In today's world of concealed carry, price doesn't always define performance. Some of the most underestimated pistols on the market are quietly outperforming firearms that cost 5 times more. In this video, we break down 8 pistols under $299 that are challenging even $1,500 elite guns in real-world reliability, control, and defensive capability. These are not just budget handguns, they are purpose-built survival tools designed for everyday carry and high-pressure situations. From compact carry designs to duty-inspired engineering, each pistol on this list brings something unexpected to the table. Some focus on raw reliability, others on modern features like optics, readiness, and enhanced ergonomics. But all of them share one thing: performance that defies their price tag. If you think expensive means better, this video might change your perspective forever. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 8. Taurus GX4. Let me be clear. The Taurus GX4 is not just another budget 9mm. It's the kind of pistol that quietly enters the market and starts shaking the entire compact carry category. Because when you look at it, nothing screams premium, but once you run it, everything changes. The GX4 carries a reputation that Taurus spent years trying to rebuild. And here, they didn't just improve, they came back aggressive. Built for everyday concealed carry, this micro-compact 9mm brings a striker-fired system that feels far more refined than its price suggests. In real-world defensive scenarios, this is where it surprises people the most. The engineering is tight. A flat-faced trigger gives you a clean break, better than many pistols sitting in double the price range. The grip texture is aggressive enough to lock into your hand under stress, yet still comfortable for daily carry. Its recoil system is controlled, making fast follow-up shots surprisingly smooth for such a small frame. But here's where it gets interesting. This pistol was designed for the working-class defender, the person who needs reliability, not luxury branding, and it delivers exactly that. For around the sub-$300 space, the GX4 challenges pistols that cost 5 times more, proving that price doesn't always define performance. This isn't just a budget carry gun, it's a wake-up call to the industry. Number 7. Ruger Max 9. Let me be clear. The Ruger Max 9 is what happens when a company stops trying to impress collectors and starts focusing purely on the person who might actually have to defend their life with a compact pistol. This isn't a flashy handgun. It's a purpose-built defensive tool that quietly earns respect where it matters most: reliability under pressure. The Max 9 enters the scene as Ruger's answer to the micro-compact 9mm war. And instead of overcomplicating things, they stripped it down to what actually counts. A slim profile, optic-ready capability in many configurations, and a design that disappears easily under clothing. This is a gun built for concealment without sacrificing control. Historically, Ruger has always had a reputation for rugged, working-class firearms. The Max 9 continues that legacy, but in a more modern form. It feels like a gun designed for real-world carry, not range fantasy. From law enforcement backup use to civilian EDC setups, it fits into roles where failure is not an option. Now, here's where things get serious. The trigger system is surprisingly clean for its price point. It's not match grade, but it's predictable, and in defensive shooting, predictability beats everything. The grip ergonomics also stand out, giving shooters better control than most ultra-budget micro-pistols. When you look at its price bracket, under $300, it becomes even more aggressive in value. It starts challenging pistols that sit in much higher tiers, not by luxury features, but by doing the fundamentals right. This isn't a showpiece gun. It's a tool built for moments you never want to experience but must be ready for. Number 6. Kel-Tec P15 9mm. Let me be clear. The Kel-Tec P15 is one of those pistols that doesn't look like it should belong in serious conversations, yet somehow it keeps forcing its way in. Kel-Tec has always been known for unconventional designs, but here, they didn't just go different. They went extremely practical for concealed defense. The P15 was built around one mission: maximum capacity in a slim, lightweight frame. And in a world where micro 9mm pistols often sacrifice shootability for size, this one tries to balance both. It's thin enough to disappear under light clothing, yet still gives you a grip that doesn't feel like you're holding a toy. The background here is interesting. Kel-Tec has a history of pushing innovation in carry guns when others were still comfortable with traditional designs. The P15 reflects that mindset. It feels like a thinking man's concealed carry pistol, engineered for function over aesthetics. Now here's where it gets interesting. Despite its budget-friendly price point, The P15 offers features you'd expect from higher-tier defensive pistols. A solid trigger system with a surprisingly crisp break, decent sight options, and a magazine capacity that pushes beyond what many compact pistols offer in this category. The engineering focus is clear: reduce weight, maintain shootability, and maximize practicality. Recoil is manageable, especially for its size class, and follow-up shots stay controllable if the shooter has basic training. But the real value here is not just performance, it's accessibility. This is a pistol designed for the everyday carrier who doesn't want to spend premium money but still wants serious defensive capability. This isn't a luxury handgun, it's a survival tool, disguised as an affordable, compact. Number 5. Beretta APX A1 Carry. Let me be clear, when you hear the name Beretta, you're not just hearing a brand, you're hearing centuries of firearms heritage. And the APX A1 Carry is Beretta's way of saying, we can dominate the budget concealed carry world too. This isn't a watered-down experiment. It's a compact defensive pistol built on the DNA of the full-size APX platform, which already earned its reputation in military and law enforcement circles. The A1 Carry takes that battle-tested foundation and compresses it into a slim, easy-to-hide, everyday carry form. The legacy behind this gun matters. Beretta is one of the oldest firearms manufacturers in the world, and that history shows in how refined the APX system feels. Even in a smaller frame, it carries that duty-grade mindset, simple, aggressive, and built for real-world stress. Now here's where things get interesting. The slide design is deeply aggressive, almost industrial, giving you a rock-solid grip when racking under pressure. The trigger system is improved over earlier compact designs, offering a cleaner break than you'd expect in this price category. It's not competition grade, but it's predictable, and predictability is everything in defensive shooting. Engineering-wise, the APX A1 Carry focuses on control. The recoil impulse is straight back, making it easier to stay on target during rapid fire. The slim profile makes concealment effortless, especially for inside the waistband carry, which is where this pistol truly shines. But here's the truth. This gun is not trying to impress the range crowd. It's built for the person who values readiness over showmanship. And at under $300, it quietly starts competing with pistols that cost far more, not by luxury but by pure defensive logic. This is Beretta reminding the market: serious performance doesn't always need a serious price tag. Number 4. Mossberg MC2C. Let me be clear, Mossberg is a name most people associate with shotguns, not concealed carry pistols. But the MC2C proves something important. Legacy manufacturers don't just survive in new categories, they adapt and come back sharper. The MC2C is Mossberg's entry into the compact 9mm defensive space, and it doesn't feel like a rushed attempt. It feels calculated. Built on the foundation of real defensive needs, this pistol was designed for people who want control, capacity, and confidence in one package. The story here matters. Mossberg has been trusted in law enforcement and home defense for decades. That mindset carries into the MC2C. It's not trying to be stylish or overly tactical, it's trying to be dependable when things go wrong. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The MC2C offers a double-stack magazine in a slim compact frame, giving it a clear advantage in capacity without making it uncomfortable to conceal. That balance is not easy to achieve, but Mossberg managed to do it without overcomplicating the design. The engineering is straightforward, but effective. The grip texture is aggressive enough for real-world control, the slide is smooth, with solid serrations, and the trigger has a clean, predictable break that helps in high-stress situations. Recoil management is surprisingly stable for its size, allowing fast follow-up shots without losing sight alignment. But the real value of the MC2C is how familiar it feels. It doesn't demand a learning curve, it adapts to the shooter quickly, which is exactly what a defensive firearm should do, at under $300. It quietly challenges pistols that rely on branding instead of performance. This isn't a flashy carry gun. It's a practical answer built by a company that understands real-world defense. Number 3. Ruger Security 9 Compact. Let me be clear, the Ruger Security 9 Compact is not designed to impress the internet. It's designed to survive reality. This is the kind of pistol that doesn't care about hype, trends, or flashy marketing. It only cares about one thing: will it work when everything goes wrong? Ruger built this platform with a very specific mindset. Take the reliability of their larger duty-style pistols, strip it down, and make it compact enough for everyday concealed carry. The result is a handgun that feels simple, but not basic, controlled, but not over-engineered. The legacy here is important. Ruger has always been known for rugged, no-nonsense firearms that prioritize function over aesthetics. The Security 9 Compact continues that tradition in the concealed carry world, where failure is not an option and consistency matters more than looks. Now, here's where things get interesting. The internal hammer-fired system sets it apart from many striker-fired competitors in this price range. It gives a different kind of trigger feel, more deliberate, more mechanical, which many shooters find easier to predict under stress. That predictability is a hidden advantage in defensive situations. Engineering-wise, the grip is designed for control, not luxury. It locks into the hand with a firm, duty-style texture. The recoil impulse is balanced and manageable, even during rapid-fire strings. It's not the softest shooting pistol, but it is consistent, and consistency builds confidence. But the real story of the Security 9 Compact is value. At under $300, it doesn't try to be premium. Instead, it focuses on being dependable enough to trust your life to it without second-guessing. This is not a range toy. It's a working-class defensive pistol built for serious moments. Number 2. Taurus G3 Tactical. Let me be clear. The Taurus G3 Tactical is where things stop, feeling like budget guns, and start feeling like a statement. Because this isn't just another entry-level 9mm, it's Taurus, stepping into a space where shooters expect performance, not excuses. The G3 series already changed perceptions around Taurus, but the tactical version pushes it further. It brings a more aggressive setup, built for shooters who want control, customization, and a pistol that can actually keep up with higher-tier platforms. The background here is important. Taurus spent years rebuilding trust in the firearms community, and the G3 platform became that turning point. The tactical variant feels like the confidence version of that comeback, louder, sharper, and more intentional. Now here's where it gets interesting. The G3 Tactical introduces enhanced ergonomics and optics-ready capability, making it feel far more modern than its price tag suggests. The slide is cut for optics, giving it a clear edge in fast target acquisition setups. The grip texture is aggressive enough to stay locked in during recoil, even under pressure. Engineering-wise, this pistol focuses on shootability. The trigger is improved over older Taurus generations, offering a more predictable break and reset. It's not a competition trigger, but it is consistent enough for defensive use and range training. The recoil system is also well balanced for a full-size frame, making it surprisingly easy to control during rapid fire. But here's the real shift. This gun starts to blur the line between budget and mid-tier performance. It forces you to question why some pistols cost 3 to 5 times more when this much capability is available at under $300. This isn't just Taurus trying to compete. This is Taurus trying to dominate. Perception. Number 1. IWI Masada Slim. Let me be clear. The IWI Masada Slim is not just the final gun on this list. It feels like the warning shot at the entire $1,500 pistol market. Because when Israel Weapon Industries puts its engineering mindset into a concealed carry platform, the result is rarely average. This pistol comes from a serious background. IWI has roots in military-grade firearms, built under real-world conflict conditions where failure is not an option. That DNA is exactly what makes the Masada Slim stand out in a category flooded with good enough, budget handguns. Now here's where it gets interesting. The Masada Slim takes the proven Masada, full-size, platform and compresses it into a thinner, lighter, concealed-ready frame without losing its duty-grade identity. It feels modern, almost futuristic in hand, but still grounded in pure function. Engineering-wise, this is where it starts punching above its price class. The trigger is crisp and surprisingly clean for a compact defensive pistol. It breaks with a level of refinement that you usually expect from far more expensive European or American duty guns. The grip angle is natural, allowing fast target alignment, and the overall ergonomics feel like they were designed by people who actually understand combat shooting. The recoil control is also a major highlight. Despite its slim profile, the Masada Slim manages to stay stable during rapid fire, helping shooters maintain sight picture without fighting the gun. The slide serrations are deep and functional, giving confident manipulation even under stress or with wet hands. But here's the real truth. This pistol is built for people who don't want compromises. It's not trying to be the cheapest, it's trying to be the smartest buy in the room. At under $300, it directly challenges the idea that premium feel must come with premium pricing. This isn't just a concealed carry gun. It's proof that modern engineering can completely disrupt the old hierarchy of handgun. Value. Outro. That's the full breakdown of 8 pistols, under $299, that are challenging even high-end $1,500 firearms. From reliability to real-world performance, each one proved its value beyond price. Now, tell me in the comments which pistol surprised you the most, and if you want more deep breakdowns like this, stay tuned for the next one.